In this video, I'm going to be roasting / auditing a coach's Instagram profile without their consent. So if you're seeing this, sorry, but I'm giving you constructive criticism so you can work on it. And by the end of this video, I want you to know exactly what to change and to turn your Instagram profile into a lead generation machine. And if you're a coach and this isn't your profile, still watch this video and online service-based businesses, because the same principles are going to apply. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media. I literally do this on a daily basis. I help 6 to 8 figure entrepreneurs build content systems to save time and get pre-sold leads through their Instagram / their YouTube, it will make sense in a minute. But if you want my social proof, check out the first link in the description, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So the Instagram profile we're going to be roasting, I wouldn't say roasting, but we're auditing, is this guy's profile, okay? And I want to make sure you understand that I do not care about followers at all. I literally have 1.2k followers and still have 8k days, 8k USD days, 8.6k USD days actually. So it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to do is get you a pre-sold lead. I'm trying to turn it into a pre-sold lead generation machine, okay? So this is the guy we're going to be roasting. Again, if you're watching this, mate, constructive criticism. But first, let's get into the name. So I like the name. Well, I don't really like the name, to be honest. But let me go back to Notion and tell you exactly what you should do. So the IG name is going to be different, because there's a lot of property mentors out there, but you're specifically rent to rent. You're Airbnb, I'm pretty sure, or rent to rent mentor. So what you're going to have is Joe, or you can have your full name if you want, your full name and rent to rent mentor, okay? Or you can have rent to rent mentor, okay? And people are going to be searching this up because they want to learn rent to rent. You could have property, but I wouldn't, because it's such a big platform. You need to be a bit more niche so people can search it up and you're going to pop up first, okay? So that's what you're going to have. You're going to have Joe rent to rent mentor, okay? And as you can see, you can just change this here. So instead of Joe Edwards, you can have your full name if you want, Joe, and then a little dash, and then you can have, don't have this, it's just, there's no point. Airbnb mentor, rent to rent mentor, sorry. And yeah, just have that, what I just said. Next, moving on to the bio. It's a decent bio. You've got a lot of social proof, but you need to follow a structure. So you need your offer first. So I help people. So for example, I don't really know your ideal client. So if you help 9-to-5ers, put I help 9-to-5ers. If you help someone specific, put that there. But I help so-and-so hit 10k plus a month with rent to rent, okay, with property rent to rent, okay. Then you can have your social proof, CPD certified trainer. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I'm guessing it's social proof. Then I would have even more social proof. So this is just an example, but how many students you've helped. So 100 plus students hitting 10k months, and then below that it can be a work with me, and then you point down. And this is really important. With your links, let me go back. With your links, you have a whole link tree. Don't have this. It's so, like, bro, like, just ask yourself this. If you click on this link, look at all the links you see. So many links, so confusing. You don't want this. So get rid of the link tree and have 2 links in your bio, because in Instagram you can have 2 links. Just on Instagram itself, you can have many. So what I would have here is a YouTube channel. YouTube is very important. I'm going to talk about your content pillars later on in the video, but it's very important to have YouTube content, because it's called the 7-hour rule. So people need to watch your content for at least 7 hours before they even consider buying from you, and they're going to have to watch a lot of short form content, okay, to get to 7 hours. But if you have longer form content, which you probably do, I'm not completely sure. Well, actually, I can't see it on here, but I would start creating YouTube content. It builds up so much trust. You can go into more detail about things. You've probably noticed in your videos, there's so many things you can talk about, but it's a short form video, so you can't get it all in one. So YouTube is for that type of content, to going into more detail. So I'd have a YouTube channel link here, and I would also have whatever you use to, Calendly link, okay? You can have a Calendly link in there as well. I would put the Calendly link first. They can see the +1 button. If you just look at my profile, it says +1, and then boom, boom, I have 2 links like that. Okay, it's just less confusing. So a Calendly link and a YouTube channel link. Start posting YouTube videos. Okay, next is what, or you can have a landing page. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. If you do have a landing page, put that in instead of the book a call link. You can have a VSL on a landing page, or you can use YouTube and have a VSL on your YouTube channel that goes straight to that, or social proof piece of content. The type of content I would post on YouTube is mainly social proof pieces of content. So get on interviews with your students, long form interviews. You can even cut these up into short form clips, but get on calls with your students, get social proof, post that, post educational content, etc. And also post belief shifting content on YouTube. Okay, that's the types of content I would post on YouTube. Highlights, you need results, so you need to just post all your results in there. You need to start here with your story one. So instead of having my backstory, just put start here, and then boom, you can go through here. But I wouldn't have this many highlights. You only need about 3. Results one, you've got that already. Start here, that's good as well, and at the end you can offer your offer, or throughout you can offer your offer. And the last one I would have is really just lifestyle. Okay, so post lifestyle, because what you need to understand is people aren't trying to get into it just to make money. They're trying to have the lifestyle with it. Okay, try and have the lifestyle where you can work from anywhere. You can use rent to rent, where you can work from anywhere on your laptop. Okay, they need to have that lifestyle aspect to it, so you need to post lifestyle. It's not bragging, you're just trying to show what you can achieve. Okay, and then pin reels, you need one about your story, so running through your story again. Video about your process, so what's it like working with you, what's the process of working with you, how does it go, how's the onboarding, how many calls do you get, what do you get. Okay, I know you hop on calls for that, but it's better for them to know before the call, so they're pre-sold, so they don't ask you so many questions on your sales call. The next is social proof, so run through all your clients' results, or your best client result, and pin that as well. And finally, well, not finally actually, the next is your content. So your content's good, not saying it's bad, but it can be improved. And the thing is, I want you to realize is, and for all coaches who are watching this, don't worry about views. Okay, especially if you're selling a high ticket package, don't worry about views. Worry about going to your ideal client. And that's why I broke your content down into 4 pillars. Number 1 is the R2R playbook. This is education and skills. Okay, so clear, tactical, do this, get this result type content. This is educational content, shows you know the mechanics of rent to rent inside out. For example, it could be the exact landlord pitch I use to get yes 8 out of 10 times. Okay, so it's educational. It's teaching them to get a small win. So after that video, they can literally get a small win. And when they get a small win, after they get that win, guess who they're going to choose to get to the next level? You. Okay. Number 2 is free, and this is, by the way, all these pillars, that's all you need to create content around. So focus on these pillars and create content around these 4 pillars. Number 2 is freedom files, which is lifestyle and aspirational. Stories, visuals, behind the scenes that highlight the freedom rent to rent gives you: income, location, independence, time, etc. So how rent to rent pays for me to live anywhere I want, or how rent to rent paid for this dinner, for example. And it's like £1,000 dinner. Okay. So lifestyle is very important, especially if you're talking about 10k months. Most people want 10k months for the lifestyle that comes with it. Okay. And so that's the second one. Third one's proof of content, social proof and success stories. So case studies, screenshots, student wins that make it impossible to doubt the model works. Okay, so speak about proof of concept a lot. So how one deal covers all of Sarah's bills every single month, for example. Okay. And then 4, the inner game, mindset and motivation. Okay, the mental side of winning rent to rent, overcoming fear, building consistency, sticking through rejection. Stop worrying about what if I fail and start asking what if I win, for example. That's an example there. Okay, so that's the 4 pillars you're going to be focusing on. You're going to be focusing on educational content. You're going to speak about freedom files, so the lifestyle that comes with it, the proof of concept, so the social proof, what happens when you get this kind of result, and the inner game, the mindset and motivation. So that's the content that you should create, and schedule for that 5 times a week, I would say. post. And what I would say as well is improve the quality of your content. I know I sent you a video as well, but improve the quality of your content a lot. It needs to be high quality, because you're trying to reach people who want to see that kind of quality, so they understand, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. Okay. And finally is the Instagram story schedule. So every single day you need to post social proof. You need to post any type of result you get, you or the clients you get, post it on your story. Value stories daily, so give some value. And what you can do, a little sneaky tactic here, is you can create a Q&A, but you can ask the questions yourself, and it doesn't come up who asked them. So you ask the questions that you know. This can be like frequently asked questions that you get all the time, objections that most people have, beliefs that they have, education. So you can answer these, and it's going to shift their beliefs. It's going to overcome any objections before the call. Okay, and also finally, story frameworks twice a week. And what I mean by this is just offering your offer twice a week. So there's many frameworks you can use. I've got loads that I can give you if you reach out. And any coach that reaches out on my Instagram, you can just send me a message saying story, and I'll send you those frameworks. But there's many frameworks you can use. I'll run you through one. It's just posting a poll on your story with a question you know your ideal client's going to answer yes to. Story after that, post your story. Story after that, client story. And then on a final story, post another poll saying, would you like the same results? You or an appointment setter, reach out to them and get them on a call. But start off with you doing it, voice notes, etc., and then hire that appointment setter. You can also use ManyChat in all your pieces of content. So at the end, if you've got a certain lead magnet that you want to promote, comment the word keyword, I'll send you over this lead magnet, or I'll send you over this free training. And every time you create a YouTube video and the content relates to that YouTube video, so the short form video relates to that YouTube video, say comment the word keyword, I'll send you over that video. All this does is just sends it over automatically. It also can grab their email if you have an email list, so you can hit them from another angle with more content and social proof, etc., and offers. And it also starts a conversation in DMs, which you or your appointment setter can set them on a call. But yeah, that's auditing this coach's Instagram profile done. I hope you got some value from this, Joe, and I also hope you got some value from this if you're just an online coach in general. You're trying to scale past that 25k a month. You're trying to get to 50k, 100k a month. This is what's gonna make that happen. Okay. But yeah, hope you got some value from this. If you want yours roasted / audited, just comment in the down below, audit, and I'll literally create a video like this for you for completely free, and post it. But yeah, hope you got some value from this. If you want us to do all of this for you, check out the first link in the description, booking your free call. Again, I said this like 5 times. Hope you got some value from this, and peace.